The windshield wipers on a car have not been working properly. The probability that the car needs a new motor is 0.55, that it needs a new switch is 0.45, and the probability that it needs both is 0.15. What is the probability that the car needs neither a new motor nor a new switch? This is one of those problems where I would highly recommend using a Venn diagram. I think it's very useful. If I have one circle for needs a new motor, I'll call that M, and another circle for needs a new switch, I'll call that S. The probability that it needs both is 0.15, so that will be the intersection of those two circles. I also know the probability that the car needs a new motor is 0.55. That's the sum of the two numbers in the blue circle, so all I have to do is figure out what added to 0.15 gives me 0.55, and that turns out to be 0.40. I also know that the probability that it needs a new switch is 0.45, so now I need to find out what number adds to 0.15 and gives me 0.45, and that turns out to be 0.30. Now, I know that the entire set of probabilities of everything possible has to add up to 1, so whatever it takes to finish adding these three numbers up to 1 is the probability of neither. And it turns out that that has to be 0.15. If you add up 0.15, 0.30, 0.15, and 0.40, add up those four numbers, you get 1. So now it's easy. The probability that neither are needed is simply the probability outside of both circles, which is 0.15.